of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them a while. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
One final race in the Target Series season number 12. One final race in the Target Series. We head to the Homestead Miami Speedway to crown a champion. This is the Krispy Kreme 300, who will become the next Target Series champion. We're going to find out after 30 laps of action around this 1.5 mile racetrack. 7 drivers still mathematically eligible for the championship. However, 3 have the biggest advantage entering this race. Anthony is one of the mathematically eligible who needs to make up 9 points on Coltonio. Hernandez on pole for today's race. Beside him in second, it's his teammate Mathis Wells in the 16. Starting in third, we have Ross McTrain. In fourth, it's Landon Lyons. He enters 10 points below, still the shot, but needs another win just like he got Chicagoland. And then rounding out the top 5, Ronan Curtis in the 93. Starting in 6th, it's Brett Sierra. 7th place, we have Brandon Beal. Then 8th place for Samet Oskin. In 9th, it's Kenny Walrus. And Jeff Bright, the first ever Target Series champion, completes the top 10. Back by them with Jake Gowan, who's inside Nolan Lawrence in the 51. Then there's Will Graymont, comes in second in points, 4 below Coltonio, trying to pass him in these points. And to his inside, Jose Mills, the 81. Then there's Adam McDowell in the 52 of Marshall Burrell, with DJ Reed in the 18 and Luke Rennie, who's outside the 2. Then there's third in points, Jake Richardson has to make up 5 points on Coltonio to tie him, and Levi Jones, the 08, to his outside. Then there's the 10 of Keyshawn Richardson and the 61 of Felix Janssen, with Evan Hunter and Justin Zidell, the 7. Then we have Code Red, who's inside. Conrad Evans needs to make up 11 points to get the championship. Then there's Eli Bright, the 8, and the 36, Brendan Sarderland, with Jay Rando and Danny Lloyd, the 21. Then we have Bronson Minnick and Eric Olson, the 66, with Jennifer Beeford and Jay Jefferson. We have Matthew Burnett and Zachary DeLello tied with Conrad Evans, can also do it, but needs a miracle here in Miami. Then we have Jonathan Beeford and Riley Spurley, 2 in the final row, rounding out. In 39th, it's our points there, Coltonio. He has a 4-point advantage, but that could quickly fall away with his starting spot here. And back in 40th, Jordan Stout in the 92. So there's our 40-car field for the final Target Series race, the Krispy Kreme 300 at Homestead, the 12th Homestead race in the Target Series. Let's go down trackside to fire these cars up.
Drivers, start them engines!
We will see how it plays out here in Homestead. 40 cars fire up for the final Target Series race. Everyone wants to be known as the final Target Series winner. That's why these drivers are going to push very, very hard tonight to try and win this race. But the championship battle going on while that happens. Can Yo keep the 4-point advantage over Will Graymont and 5 points over Jake Richardson? We're going to find out. Graymont starts inside the top 15, Richardson inside the top 20, and Coltonio all the way back on the last row in 39th. It's 30 laps around Homestead. 2 teammates on the front row. Anthony can try and get the championship. A win is his best shot. To his outside, Mathis Wells. Here we come to the green flag. It's waving in the air. We're underway in the final Target Series race. Already a challenge for lead into turns 3 and 4. Ross McTrain, the 17, trying to take it on the inside. The 11 of Anthony Hernandez. As they come off turn number 4, Ross McTrain will lead the first lap of the final Target Series race. Into the wall already for Keyshawn Richardson. There comes Ronan Curtis for the lead off to turn 1. Coltonio trying to make some progress already. So restart on the inside. They'll be 3 wide, maybe 4 wide. McTrain trying to clear it to the inside. 4 wide goes Kenny Walrus for the lead down the back stretch. And some beating and banging already for the top spot. Look at that, 4 wide into turns 3 and 4. Kenny Walrus makes the big move on the inside of the 99 car. He'll take the lead away through 3 and 4. Brett Sierra also coming through the middle. They stack up behind. McTrain into the outside wall. Hernandez gets down low to avoid it. The 11 through it. The 17 holds up the 16 on the outside. Well, Graham got to the middle to try and get by there. Here comes Lawrence. Here comes Mills. Oh, contact 51 and 81 to the apron. They both save it somehow. A great save there for those 2. We're still going. These guys are racing aggressively. We saw this last season. This championship race was anything but clean. 3 yellows, and the championship runner, Luke Brady, was in 2 of them. So it's definitely not easy if you're a championship runner at a place like Homestead. They train back into the wall. Lawrence leads in the 51. Jose Mills in the 81 for the lead. Marshall Burrow in T-shirt with them. And just a few cars behind that, Jake Richardson moves forward in the 39, trying to make up those 5 points on Colton Yo. But the big thing for Richardson is, oh, there they go, Yo's around! The 0-1 spin, so far no contact, but Yo gets collected with his teammate Matthew Burnett. Yellow is out, Yo gets back going. Zidell involved in the 7, and we get a yellow early on. Colton Yo, one of them to go around. Our points leader involved. Back around, Marshall Burrow leads, and now the field scatters and gets slowed down and back into their positions. But a championship shakedown right here. Colton Yo, while no damage on that 0-1, will lose track position back now in 38th, the lowest of the chasers, while some of his rivals, Anthony Ness and Jake Richardson, ride up inside the top dozen or so. The first yellow here in the Krispy Kreme 300 is a big one. The points leader goes around in the backstretch. Let's go see what happened. I had just finished talking about how last season the points leader Luke Rennie was nowhere near safe in this race, got involved in 2 yellows, and immediately the points leader gets involved in the first yellow of the day. Colton Yo right here off the corner. It looks like Zidell gets into his teammate Eli Bright, spins him down to Colton Yo and Matthew Burnett. The 15 takes the worst of this hard to the inside wall. Zidell comes back up into Jay Jefferson, wrecking them. Yo, luckily for him, I think it's just a simple spin for Colton. He'll be fine to continue on, but we also saw this last season with Luke Rainey. He got spun around the first yell, didn't look like there was much contact, but then on the next ensuing restart, he got wrecked again. So it's anything but over for Colton Yo. Now he has to work extra hard. He's back in 38th. He lost a ton of track position, lost some points in that as well. He was making some good progress on the inside. You know, it was only 3 laps in. He already gained about 7 spots or so. He was getting up inside the top 30, but now that happens, and oh boy, Colton Yo now, his heart pressure definitely up, and the intensity rising up for him. A lot more cars involved. Zidell the 7, after getting into his teammate Eli Bright, then comes back up the racetrack into Jay Jefferson and causes kind of some more contact. So you can see he hits the 8 down to the 0-1, and then Zidell comes up, clobbers Jefferson to the outside wall. Now they're spinning. Minnick gets involved. Adam McDowell maybe got some damage. Others like Evan Hunter, Keyshawn Richardson luckily got away, but there were a few more cars that got some slight damage in that. But I believe the only chaser involved was our points leader, Colton Yo. So now the championship picture thrown upside down, thrown around. Marshall Burrow, the 52, leads the final Target Series race under the first yellow. But some championship rivals of Colton Yo run up into the top 10. This will be a fun one. First restart of the day coming up here from Homestead. Green flag this time behind the Krispy Kreme 300 at Homestead will go green on lap number 9. Marshall Burrow, the 52, with the race lead. No cars out, every car left running. Colton Yo, though, back in 38th. The nearest chaser to him, if you go all the way up, it's Danny Lloyd in 31st. And then the next one, you have to go good ways up to then Zachary DeLello in 26th. So right now, for Colton Yo, it is disaster declaration for the 01 team. They need to get on it here after that yellow getting involved in that. So Marshall Burrow, the 52, leads this race. In second place, it's DJ Reed. Third for Jose Mills. Jeff Bright in 4th. And Smet Oskin in 5th. They have Brandon Beal 6th. Landon Lyons looking for his 2nd straight win, and it could get him a championship. He's 7th. Anthony Ness looking for some miracle here in Miami. He's 8th. Jake Richardson with the best shot at the moment for the championship in 9th. And Brett Sierra, the season 10 champion, rounds at the top 10. That's Ronan Curtis. Conrad Evans needs a miracle. Jake Galloway, Nolan Lawrence, and Jay Randall. That's the top 15. There's Will Griffith. He's back in 18th. Right now, he'll be losing out to Jake Richardson for the championship. Pace car back into pit lane. And it's Marshall Burrow with the lead over DJ Reed as they come back into the restart zone. We're back green in the Krispy Kreme 300. How's the third do on this restart? Oh, Sierra's going to pull low on him. So that puts Richardson now on the top side. We'll see when the third end can find a hole back in line. His teammate also gets put high. Ronan Curtis. Can he try and get down in front of Conrad Evans? Possibly. Down the back of the race. Jake Richardson so far is clear the 89, but that hole quickly filling up. Richardson would have to make an aggressive move to the bottom. He didn't want to do it because Evans was getting a shove from Jake Galloway into the corner. As Galloway's over the back bumper of Conrad. Onto the apron back there. Schulten. DeLello gets sideways. They control their cars to keep them going straight. Mills leads at the 81. 3 wide for Jake Richardson. He's up top. Might fall back to Will Graymont. Now 4 wide. Here comes Jay Randall shoving to the inside of the 74. Randall with a chance for the Gatorade Cup Series Championship tomorrow with Luke Rainey. Those 2 points separate them. Smet Oskin for the lead. Anthony Ness making good inroads into the progress. And right now at the moment, I think he would actually be in front of Jake Richardson in points and might actually be the champion at the moment. So Anthony Hernandez came in a long shot, 9 points back, but he can still do it. That 11 car, if things work out right. Here comes Landon Lyons. He knows he needs to be aggressive to get this championship. Lyons entered 1 point behind Hernandez and about 5 behind Jake Richardson, 6 behind Graymont, 10 behind Yo, who is once again making progress on the inside, back up to about where he was when he spun out. The problem is these chasers around him, the only ones are Danny Lloyd and Levi Shones. I don't know if there's any behind him at the moment. There's not. So right now for Colton Yo, he is still the lowest chaser. Danny Lloyd, a chaser right near him. But here's Landon Lyons. Oh, contact. Beal got up into Jeff Bradford contact with Jay Brando. But up at the front, Lyons goes for the lead. If he wins this race, that's 15 points. That could be enough to get the championship. But Yo's doing a really good job of the 0-1, still coming to the front. Behind them, Jake Richardson tries to get clear of Eric Olson, who's in. I think he's going to right there. We have more on the apron. I think that was Jansen and Jonathan Buford. These guys getting very racy here tonight. Brett Sierra leads in the 9. Behind, they start to scatter 3, 4 wide as Jake Richardson looks to get spots and points to get away from Colton Yo and Will Graymont. And he knows he needs to be that 0-1 by 6 points. If he beats him by 5, it's a tiebreaker. Yo wins a tiebreaker over anyone who scored the most points this season. So for Jake, oh, Luke Rennie, almost spun by Conrad Evans. A great save for the 2 car. That was, whew. That could have been big because Yo's back behind all this. That's why it's bad for your Yo, right? You're back behind the mid-pack because these drivers are racing very aggressively back here, especially if you're in the chase. DeLello and Will Graymont. Look at DeLello shoving inside 4 wide. Brando for a second on Landon Lyons. Brendan Sarland, the newly crowned Pennsylvania Truck Series champion, moves forward in the 36. Conrad Evans looking for any spot he can get. Will Graymont trying to get clear of traffic. If it came down to Graymont and Richardson, the tiebreaker would go to Jake Richardson. We also have to look out for Anthony Hernandez and Landon Lyons as well. Look as they fan out right here. Richardson put in the middle by Eric Olson. Hernandez clears traffic. Now Landon Lyons tries to gain on Rando, who tries to gain on Brett Sierra. Down the backstretch, Brendan Sarland in 4th, Marshall Burrow in 5th. The battle's on for 6th. Ronan Curtis has it. Anthony Hernandez now looks as they battle for 5th. And look at this pack. Hungry pack of cars, some of which are looking for the championship. Jake Richardson, one of them. Conrad Evans, another. Jeff Bright and Jennifer Buford at the tail end of the points field, just looking for to not be last, I guess, in the chase points. And here comes Will Graymont up to Jake Richardson. And right now trying to get by him so that he can be the champion possibly. Look at that 4 wide. That is insane. These guys are going aggressive. Here comes Felix Jansen. It's the final Target Series race. They're all racing like it is. Up at the front, Lyons looked on Rando. Sarland looks on Lyons now. There goes Brendan for 3rd. And Rando looking lower than Sierra, getting a nice run through turns. Went into Rando to the inside of the 9. Side by side for the lead. Once Sierra got out in front of that restart, he really held it. But now, he's now fading with Jay Rando to his inside. The first challenge Sierra's had since the restart. Jay Rando takes it away in the 74 car. Good omens for the Gatorade Cup Series race possibly tomorrow. Comes Brendan Sarland to the inside, the 36. That's for 2nd. Has that Pennsylvania Truck Series championship under his belt from yesterday. Now being aggressive, but he got shoved up high there. Sierra able to clear for 2nd. And here is Anthony Hernandez looking for every point he can garner because Yo's at the back. Richardson's at the back. Graymont's not too far back as well. Now he's going to get shoved by DJ Reed into the corner, though. Trying to clear it off right here. The 11 really desperately wanted to clear the 18 right there, but couldn't. Will Graymont moving through the field. Yo trying to move through the field. Sierra looks for the lead on Brando. Got blocked by the 74. They both kind of get slowed. Here comes Burrow now with a nice run in 3rd. Hernandez clearing 4th as well. Right now the highest chaser. But Graymont coming forward, that 42. Making some good progress as Colton Yo behind also making decent progress. Sierra for the lead on Rando. Gets a nice run to the inside. 11 to go at the line. Yo still ahead of Jake Richardson now. As the 0-1 moves up, I believe, into the top 20 for the first time tonight. Colton Yo's into the top 20. What a great comeback after spinning out in that last yellow, up to 17th and gaining now on Mills and Evans, and he can see Graymont. Sierra leads Burrow in 2nd. There is Colton Yo moving on Jose Mills, moving on Conrad Evans. All these points he can gain, big points for Colton Yo. Let's watch out. Oh, Evans gets spun. Colton Yo misses it. gets low. Evans spins around, gets collected with code red. Yellow is out, and a big bullet dodge for our championship leader again. Oh my gosh, that was, you could see it coming. The A9 has the wheels jacked up off the ground from behind. And fortunately, Yo able to miss it. Yellow is out. Brett Sear with the lead. Marshall Burrow in second. We'll have a restart with about 5 to go here in Homestead. Race it back around. Brett Sear leads, and the highest of our championship runners, Anthony Hernandez, in third. But Colton Yo, that was a big dodge for him. Yo now up inside the top 15 to 15th for the 01. But what a miss that was. Caution is out. Evans gets spun off turn 4, was almost into Colton Yo. Let's go see what happened. The second yellow is out. Here it is coming through turns 3 and 4. Jose Mills, you can just see this coming. We're looking at it, and I was just thinking that's not lining up well. And Jose Mills right here getting into the back. Last season champion getting into the back of Conrad Evans. And it's going to just get this A9 sideways and spin it down towards Colton Yo. And somehow Yo just gets a little hit right there, but keeps the car going straight. Now Evans sideways in the middle of the racetrack. Jake Richardson and DeLo do a great job missing it. Code Red nowhere to go, hits right into the 89. And then up, Kenny Walrus gets a little bit into the 20. Otherwise, those are the only 2 cars involved, just Conrad Evans and Code Red. But a scary miss for Colton Yo, who once again was near a crash. He was in the last crash and was basically in this one as well. Oh my God, I can't imagine what Yo just went through right there. That was so close for Colton Yo to be able to miss that. That was insane that he kept that thing going straight and did not spin that to the inside wall. I thought he was done. I thought when I saw the A9 go sideways, that's Colton Yo's championship just gone right there. Somebody missed it. Let's go on board with them. What a dodge. But now a restart to deal with. The final Target Series race has not disappointed so far. We'll see if he can get to victory lane in it. Brett Sear loves his chances. He's out in front. Anthony Hernandez looking for a race win to get the championship. We'll go green with about 5 laps to go in the Krispy Kreme 300, the final Target Series race. Green flag this time by here in Homestead. It's getting down to the wire. This will be the final restart ever in the Target Series. 5 laps to go. Once we get to the line, yellow flag would end it. Still all 40 cars left running. Code Red, definitely a lot of damage along with Conrad Evans, but they should be able to truck on and finish this thing out. So Brett Sear leads. In second place, it's Marshall Burrow. Anthony is third. Jay Randall fourth. DJ Reed fifth. Then Jake Galloway, Jennifer Beeford, Landon Lyons, Will Graymont, and Jeff Bright are the front 10. Let's look at the points. Let's see what everyone's getting. Anthony would be getting 12. Reed 11, 10 to Jennifer Beeford, 9 to Landon Lyons, Graymont gets 8, Jeff Bright gets 7, 6 would go to Colton Yo. So at the moment, Yo's still the champion. However, it is getting close. If Anthony Hernandez wins, he could try and get it if Yo maybe falls back a few points. And if you think about Will Graymont entered 4 below, right now he's getting 2 more, but there are some points like Lyons and Buford and Reed in front of him. So Graymont needs to go and hope that the 01 gets shuffled back. There are chasers behind him like DeLello and Jake Richardson along with Denny Lloyd that could try and gain on that 01. It's going to come down to the wire here in Homestead. Pace car to pit road. Brett Sear leads on the final Target Series restart. Can anyone get to him? And how about the championship? They come down to the green flag. It's waving. We're back underway in Homestead. That's not what Anthony Hernandez needed to see. Burrow spun the tires, and 11's on the outside. Graymont's going to go to the inside. Yo's going to get put high. Eric Olson shoves the 01 high, but the chasers behind him are also high. He can try and get in behind that 66. That's a really good shot for him. Riley Spurgeon put Luke Rady 3. Graymont trying to get up by all these chasers. Yo still on the outside. Spurgeon will shove to his inside. Yo trying to find a way to the middle and then get to the inside. He has 2 Penske cars to his inside, but I think he's going to be able to clear it off. Yo is clear. Burnett to pit road. But Graymont is getting through chasers. He got by Lyons, he got by Bright, he got by Hernandez, he got by Buford, he gets by Reed. Now Graymont gets 12. Yo needs to get at least 8. Down the back stretch. Sierra and Randall clear the traffic. 3 to go at the line. Hernandez needs the 42 to shuffle back and needs the 01 to shuffle back. But Yo needs the 42 to shuffle back and then get by some others. 3 laps to go in Homestead. Lyons being aggressive. There's Yo. He's being aggressive. Shoving Olsen into the corner. Yo knows he needs to get points. Right now, Graymont not in a... Oh, there they go! That's going to end the race short! Will Graymont's right now the championship spot! Yellow for the lead goes Randall on Sierra. The race will end a few laps short. Coming to the yellow. Randall's gonna win over Sierra. Graymont third gets 12, and that might be enough for the championship. Graymont at the moment getting 12 points. Hernandez 11, 10 to Lyons, 9 to Buford, 8 to Bright. That's it. It's over. The champion's gonna be Will Graymont if he can coast it around another lap and a half. Yo could not get up there in time. 13th place, that's the highest he was all race, but it's not enough. Will Graymont's gonna be the champion in the Target Series final season, and Jay Randall's gonna win the final Target Series race. It was a huge crash in the back. Shones is done. Lawrence hard damage. Kenny Walrus involved. Maybe McTrain as well. It was a big one to end the Target Series short. And it looks like Graymont will get the championship by a few points. What a chaotic finale this was. Randall takes the white flag. Dixie Graymont will get 12, 11 to Hernandez, 10 to Lyons, 9 to Buford, 8 points to Jeff Bright, and then 7 to Reed and 6 to Yo. That is a 6-point swing in favor of the 42. He came in 4 below. He should win the championship by 2 points over Colton Yo. What a finale that was. What a chaotic race that was. And Colton Yo, think about if he didn't get spun in that yellow, how close he would be to the... Maybe he would be the champion. He just needed 2 more points. He was to the inside of Reed, and Jeff Bright was also on the outside. If that race goes green, it is close for the championship because Yo was gaining and Graymont had challenges from Hernandez and Lyons. It could have been a tie or a point or two, but it does come down to 2 points, looks like, at the end, and looks like Jay Randall will get the final Target Series trophy. And it looks like Will Graymont will be the final Target Series champion. What a chaotic ending that was. Rando into turns 3 and 4, and that was a late pass of Brett Sierra. The yellow comes out, and Rando passed him in 3 and 4, comes to the yellow, so it came down right to the wire for that. As the pace car lights are off, and is the race over? Did the race already conclude? I don't think they took the checkers yet. I mean, they took the white last time. I didn't see them take the checkers, but no lights are on, so the race must have concluded, so the pace car stayed out. Everyone came in. This race is over, it looks like, and Jay Randall's winning. Will Graymont won the championship. Let's go see what caused the final yellow to end this race short. Beating and banging around the 30th spot late in the going, and everyone trying to get every spot they can. Lawrence dives into the corner, into Kenny Walrus, who's already rubbing with Shones, and they get down to McTrain, who's getting shoved by Jordan Stout 5 wide, and it's just kind of ping-ponging around. Up they go into the outside wall. Hard contact. Lawrence in the air with Levi Shones. That was a terrible crash for those drivers. Others get low and get by, but those 4 all took hard hits. That was a huge crash for all 4 of those guys. That was a terrible one to end this race. Hard hit. Oh my gosh. Crazy ending to a crazy one. Crazy finale for sure, and it looks like Will Graymont's won the championship. It was a crazy one. As that happened, Rando takes lead from Brett Sierra in 3 and 4, wins the race. Graymont comes home third to win the championship. Let's go see the finish results of the point standings after the final race of the season. Here's how they finished. In the Krispy Kreme 300 at the Homestead Miami Speedway was a very chaotic Homestead race for sure. 3 caution flags for 9 laps and 9 lead changes. 8 different drivers saw the lead at Homestead. Reigning supreme Jay Rando wins it. Is that good luck, good charm for the Gatorade Cup Series race tomorrow, where he's going for a championship over Luke Rainey? Guess we'll find out tomorrow. Brett Sierra led the most out of 14, but ends up in 2nd here today. Will Graymont ends up in 3rd in the 42. That's enough for the championship for Graymont. 2 points up on Colton Yo. What a steal in the last race for Will Graymont. In fact, the last few races, I mean, he was kind of laying low for most of that chase, and then right at the end snatched it from Jake Richardson and Colton Yo. What a drive for Graymont. Anthony Ness tried everything from pole position. 4th place, ends up 3rd in the championship and just a few points short. And rounding out the top 5, Landon Lyons tried to go for back-to-back wins to end out the Target Series. Did not happen for him. Jeffrey Buford ends up in 6th, Marshall Burrow 7th, Jake Galloway, Jeff Bright, and Brendan Sarland round out the top 10 finishers. DJ Reed 11th, Eric Olson 12th, and there's Colton Yo 13th, 14th, Ronan Kurz, 15th, Brandon Beelen, for Colton Yo, he was like, why was this the day where all these chasers did well? Yo ended up the 7th highest chaser, but was 13th. That means, that's half. 7 and 13, that's basically half. So half of the top 14 were chasers. That just doesn't normally happen, and unfortunately for Colton Yo, it happened here today. That was just kind of terrible timing for Yo. Look down some other championship contenders. Zachary DeLello 25th and Jake Richardson 22nd. Obviously for Richardson, it looked like for a while that maybe he was going to have it, but that car really faded there at the end, and he ends up falling down to 5th in points after that because Lyons and Hernandez both had really, really good days. At the right side are the final points. To end out the Target Series, Will Graymont gets it by 2 points over Colton Yo. Yo finishes 2nd in points. 3rd in points goes to Anthony Hernandez. He was 6 points shy. 4th, Landon Lyons was 8 points shy. In 5th place, Jake Richardson, 9 points back. Ending up 6th, it was Zachary DeLello. Conrad Evans in 7th. DJ Reed 8th. Danny Lloyd in 9th. 10th place goes to Levi Shones, 11th to Jennifer Beeford, and 12th to Jeff Bright. So that is the final points in the final Target Series season. And think about the last 3 Target Series championships that were determined. Brett Sierra in Season 10, Season 11 last season, Jose Mills, and this season for Will Graymont. They did not enter first in points. They entered behind the points leader, who had issues. Think about Season 10, Landon Lyons enters the points leader, but never ran well, was stuck at the back all race long. Sierra got the championship, who ran up front all race. You think about last season, Luke Rennie enters the points leader, got involved in 2 crashes, lost by a point to Jose Mills, who entered, I believe, 3rd in points. And then this season, Will Graymont 2nd in points as Colton Yo was back in the pack, and then got involved in the crash, then came forward. Just wasn't enough for Yo, as Graymont got a 3rd place, just enough to get him the title. If he got 2 less points, Yo wins the tiebreaker over him. That's how close it was for the championship. So what a final Target Series season it was. That's it for the Target Series. 12 seasons strong. It was fun all throughout. Obviously only 1 season younger than the Gatorade Cup Series, but it is definitely a classic, one that I will remember for forever. The Target Series, definitely very, very fun, and always had some really good champions. And this champion, Will Graymont, obviously another great one in the books. Congratulations to Jay Reno for winning the final Target Series race, and Will Graymont for the final Target Series championship. I'll definitely miss this series, but bigger and better things obviously to come. And tomorrow, we have another great championship battle, the Gatorade Cup Series from Homestead, the Krispy Kreme 400. We have a few drivers in that contention. Obviously, it's Randall leading by 2 over Luke Rennie. They are the main favorites. However, 10 points back, you have Max Anderson, Anton, and Charles Bois. They have a say at things. And then you also have, as well, the 11 car, Jake Galloway, 12 points back. While there's a long shot, he still has a mathematical shot. So there's about 5 drivers that enter that race with a shot at the title, but 2, Randall and Luke Rennie, are separated by 2 points. That's going to be fun to watch tomorrow for the Gatorade Cup Series. So the Target Series is done. Thanks, everyone, for your support over these 12 seasons. It's been a fun one for sure. We'll all miss this series, but bigger and better things to move on. Thanks once again to Riley Spurgeon for making the thumbnails for all these series this season. Really do appreciate it. Thanks once again to you guys for watching and keeping this going. Join me tomorrow for the Gatorade Cup Series from Homestead to crown a champion in the 13th Gatorade Cup Series season. Thanks for watching the Target Series. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Gatorade Cup Series race.